I'm just going to talk about what I've been working on lately over the past week or so. First off is this one, definitely the one I spent the most time with. I worked really hard on this one. I was trying to do something different than I normally do. I was going for a more like painterly type approach for it, using the actual like paintbrush style tools in the app that I use. I kind of wanted to do that just to experiment getting away from just like the straight, like kind of bold comic booky type style with the thick lines and the solid fills for the colors. And just wanted to try and get more of like a textured type look and just more like a painterly type look. But I don't know, it didn't really work out for me. I was kind of frustrated with it in general. I don't really know what I was expecting, how I really thought it would end. Maybe it's just kind of like a lack of experience with working in that style. Like maybe I probably just need to experiment more, learn some more to find out what really works if I want to do things in that way, a more painterly way. But I don't know, a few days of like solid work on it, a few hours every day. And it's always just frustrating, like working on something for that long and then not being happy with it. I considered, multiple times just stopping, just whatever. I don't like it. I'm not going to work on it anymore. But I decided to, kind of try and see it through as best as I could, even if I'm not still really happy with it. But try to bring it to like a logical conclusion. And then after that, pretty much actually immediately after I stopped working on the previous one and posted that online, right after that, I made this one. And as pretty much like a response to that, basically, I did this really fast, um, you know, thick lines, pretty kind of simple color. I do like the background a lot. That was super fast, but I think that's pretty cool. But in general, I actually like this probably a lot more than the first one, and this probably took me like an hour, but not much more than that. And I mean, that just kind of tells me that I kind of like working in that way, this way, faster, or better, I mean. And I like working fast. I like things kind of simple. And or maybe it's just this was a lot easier because this is how I always, or how I generally work. He's kind of angry because I was pretty frustrated after finishing that last one. And then just this morning, another quick one. There's another quick portrait, which again, like I'm a lot happier with this than the first one. Which makes sense because this is kind of like how I normally make things. Bold lines, simple color. But I mean, I don't regret um, spending that much time on the other one. I was trying to do something different than stuff like this because I'm really comfortable making things like this. And in a way, I kind of feel like I've stagnated. So I'm trying to experiment. Even with this, I've been working on doing like different levels of shading, making sure I have both highlights and shadows. And I kind of, you know, I've been experimenting with different colors lately, more like bright colors. You can see there with the blue and like the pink. Alright, well yeah, that's what I've been working on lately.